What is up, everybody? Good to see you out there. Hope you're having a lovely Friday evening. I know I'm having a great Saturday morning, which is why I woke up late. That being said, we're going to have a banger today. We're going to have a double-double. So we're not just talking about Amber Heard. We're also going to deal with the ringing and the screeching regarding the potential Dobbs decision, the craziness regarding that. So to deal with both, you got to say, they always say, get you a girl who can do both. And I've done that because I brought back Christina from Red Experiment. How you doing, Christina? That's all I want to hear is you reading the entire time. That's what I brought you in here for.
My reads are the best. When I read, it's cool. It's cute. When the lefties read, it is not. It's not. Yeah, I'm obviously Andrew's new DC correspondent.
I'm like, go to DC because I will not go to that hive of scum and villainy. I will not step anywhere near that at all because, like,
it's
honestly,
den of vipers. It is. You can feel like the demonic energy,
Yep. So we're gonna have both. Amber Turd. We're gonna start with Turd, and then we're gonna finish with the babies. But I think before we do any of that, I think we got to warm up, guys. I've been really negligent, and I've got to apologize for you guys. I've been really slack on the memes, and that is on me. That is on me, guys. That's on me. I own it. So we've got to start with the memes, guys. And I've got some fire ones today. These are actually really fucking hilarious, honestly.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, this one kind of was like, this is fucking good right now. When they call you a hero because you paid to save money on maternity leave. Stunts.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, here we go. This is obviously 5522. On this National Day of Prayer, we, no matter how hard or whether we pray, we are all called to look outside ourselves. Let us find us in our heart in prayers, a determination to put aside our differences, come together, and truly see one another as fellow Americans. Let me tell you about this ultra MAGA agenda.
Oh my God, he's so senile.
He's so crazy.
Senile freak.
So crazy. Animorphs.
Oh my God. I love it.
Oh God, too good. Gorsuch, Barrett,
oh my goodness,
Kavanaugh, Alito. Gotcha, bitch. Disney, Amy Coney Barrett, Elon, abortion, it's like nonstop.
It was
been a combo.
Week of and Sneed and Cope and Seethe.
And the thing is, like, this week has been insane because, like, it really has been like so much. Like, I mean, I thought like we could have grifted. In fact, they're being inconsiderate of the grifters. We could have grifted a full week off of Elon. We could have grifted a full week off of Disney, and then the Disney Strikes Back that I've been covering. A full week off of the potential Dobbs decision. A full Amber Heard. That shit is like infinite.
Oh, it is.
Oh no, guys. Oh no.
So awful.
Birthing people 20 to 2022.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom. If men, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
Dear God.
Yeah, Gavin. The two Googles in real time. No! This changes in real time. Can men get pregnant? Yes, it's possible. Can men get pregnant? People who are born male, living as male, cannot get pregnant.
Oh my goodness.
Real time. This is real time change, guys. 2 years difference.
You love to see it.
Pregnant man emoji waiting for the debate. Love it. Those are the past years. Birthing people. I don't want to play with you anymore. Joe Behar floats sex strike. This is war. Yeah. Joy
come
Behar.
on. You know nobody's getting action.
From Joy Behar, like
No
It's
one
like,
wants to do that.
I cannot
mean,
split that Red Sea. I
well,
cannot.
Andrew, wait a second. What if
Hold
you were
on.
offered $100 million?
To split those cheeks, to clap those cheeks of a beluga whale? No, thank you. My harpoon is not sharp enough for that, Christina. Or I cannot.
Oh my
I cannot.
goodness.
I'm an aged sailor. I don't have time for
He
that.
won't take one for the team, guys.
I am not the guy to jump on
Not
the
for
grenade.
$100 million.
I am not going to jump on the grenade for you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't even know this was the next one. I didn't even know this was the next one. Oh, God.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Oh, boy. There she blows, Betty. MAGA. Ultra MAGA. Yeah.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. Did someone say bomb fentanyl?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I can't breathe. I
What?
wonder why.
What?
I
No
wonder
one wants
why.
to see that. She's got a butt in the front.
I wonder why. Netflix, why are we losing subscribers?
Oh my
Also,
goodness.
cuties, he's expecting. Dear white people.
Yeah. He's expecting. Oh,
this is like,
that makes me want to put a revolver in my mouth.
Really, this is some like seppuku level. Like,
Yes.
Biden calls for legislation enshrining men's right to choose. That's so funny.
What?
I think this is a meme. It's got to be a meme, but it's like, bro, give me my financial abortion. I want that.
There you go.
Wow, the fortune cookies here are really more accurate. They're planning shortages isn't getting fact checked.
Truth.
Your body, somebody else's body, not your body.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
It's not hard to understand.
It's a pretty easy concept.
Yeah.
The year is 2037. The Cash Me Outside girls president. Shout out to Florida. She sounds like you're part of Florida, Christina.
I know.
Like that's your Florida. That's your Florida.
West Palm Beach.
Stay classy. Oh, it's so funny when I was on I was in Miami, and the day before I went on Fresh Fit, one of the girls was obsessed with she'd been hooking up with one of the Island Boys. Are you familiar with the Island Boys?
No, what is
They look
this?
like fucking aliens. I'll show you a picture of them. But
I have
like,
to see it.
they look like fucking aliens, and I'm like, how are you obsessed with this person? Like they look like they landed in a pod. It's like Dennis Rodman on
Oof.
West Palm Beach.
Big
It's like white West Palm Beach. All right, there are 6,237 and 37 dentures. It's illegal to have an opinion. I'm the last straight male. This is my
the hero that we need but don't deserve.
do not deserve that at all. When the stove breaks and you got to heat up each bite of soup individually.
Looks like Hunter Biden or something.
Oh God, it's gonna be Amber soon enough.
Yeah.
We're adding commercials. Basically, everyone. Okay, get in. Yep. Does anyone think it's funny that pride flags lines are straight? Stop.
Oof.
Oof. Calm down, liberals. Nobody's coming for your abortions. We just want common sense control. Mandatory background checks complete with mental health evaluation must be placed in a national registry. $200 tax stamp and a 1-year wait period. Outlaw assault abortions after the first trimester and limit the number you can have. No one needs more than one.
Common sense abortion control.
Common sense. Common sense, guys. That's all we're asking for. I think that was the first page. That was pretty good, guys. You're spitting pretty much fire. I think let me check the second page here because I think I've been so negligent. I may be like that behind on the memes, but
oh my God.
You guys
You're
have really
slacking.
been coming through. I know. I know. Okay, this is gonna take a second to load. So while this is loading, let me see if I can find this the Island Boys. So,
I gotta see whatever this is. How bad is it?
These are these guys.
What?
These guys. This is the guys that this lady was simping for. Like these
no.
dudes. Yes. This is West Palm nowadays.
What? This is so West Palm.
This is modern day West Palm.
Yes. Yes.
Modern day West Palm. That's what they're simping for nowadays.
To West Palm Beach in many years, and I do not plan on going back anytime soon. Not even to see family. I do not care.
This is pretty good. I want to see a comic about the CIA trying to murder Clark Kent and making it look like an accident. Not because they know he's Superman, just because he's a good journalist.
Oh
Make
my
a comedy
goodness.
because CIA can't figure out why their attempts keep failing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's actually good. Bill Clinton, Protestant. George Bush, Protestant. Barack Hussein Obama, Sunni Muslim.
Yeah.
Donald J. Trump, Protestant. Joe Biden, Catholic.
Mhm.
Stopped in 2 years. There we go. There we go. Oh my God. If you do not know what you're doing, that's your enemy.
That's
Josu.
true. You gotta be unpredictable.
Oh God. This is just a meme in and of itself. Like, this is reality, but it's like so hilarious.
But it
because
is a meme.
It's a meme because it's like, what?
It's so unhinged.
What? In what world do you think that's
No.
actually going to stop any guy? Like, thank you for reading yourself out of the Tinder and Bumble profiles that I need to swipe, left on.
No one's swiping right on that. Nobody. That orange shirt too. Oh my God. That's not your color. Like, the body's bad enough, but
This graph just kills me. Oh God. I knew you were this way because you are brainwashed. And I know that that there's somebody deep inside that husk you call mind. I wish I knew how to bring you back. Final witness called in the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Mr. Hanky!
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. Yeah, he got left in the bed.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, it's so disgusting. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh my God. Clarence Thomas dunking on these hoes.
Oh, I love it.
And then Alito in the background, like, yeah, get you. Okay, sorry, Kavanaugh. Because, I mean, Kavanaugh's got to enjoy this, too. After all he dealt with. True. Official portrait of the 46.
Oh, my goodness.
When you know you were right about Russian collusion, coming to kids, Justice Smollett, Kyle Rittenhouse, Hunter Biden laptop, BLM, social media static manning, printing money, causing inflation. Feels good to be a gangster, guys. It feels good to be a gangster. My parents in the 30s.
Oh my God, I love
Wow, this is cool. It's called the internet. Me in my 30s. They started a ministry.
Oh, it's so true.
Oh my God. The reason Batman does not cover his whole face is because he needs the police to know that he is.
Yes.
Oh God. Make me tap the side. There will never again be a legitimate election.
It's true. I believe that.
In Minecraft. Yes, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
It's a YouTube algorithm, yes.
Yes, and we believe that everything was legitimate.
Everything is perfectly legitimate in Ba Sing Se. Just like that, they remembered what a woman is.
Yeah, exactly. That happened real fast.
This is just too on the nose, guys. This is just too on the nose right now.
Oh my goodness, that's wild.
The Biden administration is spending $3.16 billion on batteries for $50,000 electric vehicles, while the average American is still paying $4 in gas.
Yep.
Yep. There you go, guys.
The stupidity.
The Democrats' perpetual calendar.
Yes. Constant sneezing about it.
Every day is January 6th.
It is.
If I were a biologist, I don't know if it was an attack on women or not.
Oh my goodness.
Biden Harris, COVID mask, Ukraine, pink pussy hat.
I support the current
honestly,
thing.
I miss the pink pussy hats. I miss the pink pussy hats.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean they've been gone for a while. Like, and you know what I love?
Yeah, that's
I love
true.
the guys wearing them. I love like the men wearing the pink pussy hats. It's so great.
The worst.
It's like just let me hold on. Let me take a photo. Okay, let me put this on the beta cuck wall of shame that you can never be removed from. All right,
exactly.
Moving on now.
And you're never gonna touch a boob, even if you put on that hat. They're not gonna let you touch their boobs. So just stop.
Like, they're still not gonna let you motorboat them. They're still not gonna let you motorboat them.
It isn't happening.
Today's challenge: if anyone can guess what animal this is, I'll open a bottle.
Oh my goodness.
Trunk in the front. Walk all the way over. I'm deactivating my Twitter account. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's real sad.
I too was once a man trapped in a woman's body, and then I was born. Ding dongs, ho hos, Twinkies, and fruit pies.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Very, very good. Your border, your city, your store, your gas, your president.
True.
It's all of a
Truth.
meme, guys.
Even here in the Beltway, I saw grocery stores like that. Even
Really?
here in the Beltway. Yeah, and it usually hits us last, but yes, at Safeway and Harris Teeter. Yeah.
Is it like that right now?
No, not anymore. But it
It
was.
used to be. Okay.
There was a period of time where it was. I even took pictures of it because I was like shocked. Like, oh wow, it's affecting us now. That's when you know it's bad.
It's coming for you guys now too. Yeah, like 100%. All right, guys. So let me. Let me catch a super chat here. Thanks for starting it up strong in the AM for me, but not for anybody else. Scott says, "Here's some pre-weekend grift. Thanks for the great memes. Anytime, guys. I miss the memes, guys. I love the memes. You know, I'm a meme guy. Like I'm a man of the memes. I'm a man of the people, and the people are the memes, right?
It's
true.
The
memes are the sentiment. The memes are like what we should be focusing on. Like if it's funny and I can laugh about it, we can troll it. We should be focusing on it. So the memes dictate what we need to talk about today. So we're definitely going to be getting that. Hera says, 5'1", you're not a biologist? My pronoun third leg gets to outswim your daughter. 5'2".
Wow.
How can you do this to women? Go up to 216 months seems to be fair.
Oh, it's so sick and it's so sad. They have aren't they doing this in California now? Where
7 days after
birth.
After. So they just break out the mallet.
Straight up infanticide.
You know? Yeah, they break out the mallet.
It makes me sick.
Yeah, it's that one is pretty insane. So okay, let's start with Amber Turd. Let's start with that.
Yes.
You know what? Let's just I guess we can start with some video because I didn't get to fully show this one. It's like 3 minutes, so we can just have you know, you're not Joe, so you're not going to be like jumping in with commentary halfway through the video.
No.
Like intense legal commentary halfway through the video. But I want to just watch this one with you. This is the accusations that she made to Johnny Depp that are pretty famous, and we're just gonna pay attention to it and you know, see what you talk about it from an in courtroom perspective. Because guys, remember, she was in the courtroom, so you were in the courtroom for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
By the neck, squeezing my neck, and it got really nasty. It went from like, oh, no one likes you. No one likes me. Everyone warned me about you. That's what it was. He started to tell me that everyone had warned him about me and that he wished he had never married me, wish he had never met me. No one liked me. You know, it sounds childish, but I remember feeling really hurt. And then at some point I shoved him hard to get him off me, and he shoved me back and he said, "You want to go, little girl?" But at some point he had a broken bottle up against my face, neck area by my jawline, and he told me he'd carve up my face. He had my nightgown, and it kind of ripped it off my chest. I remember at one point he's teasing me, taunting me that he has my breasts in his hand. My nightgown came completely off. It was ripped off of me. So I was naked. God, the next thing I remember, I was bent over backwards on the bar, meaning my chest was up. I was staring at the blue lights, and my chest was on this. My back was on the countertops, and I thought he was punching me. I thought he was. I'm sorry. He was. Felt this pressure. I felt this pressure. On my pubic bone. He thought he was punching me. I just saw his arm. I could feel his arm moving, and it looked like he was punching me. hitting, it didn't feel pain. It was just a pressure on my pubic bone. And
Okay, so that was like part of the clip of it, right? So you saw all that, you heard all that, you know, and
Not
that's different
buying
clips, right? That's different clips, right?
Yeah.
So was any of that to you, like, what was your take from the inside of the courtroom, seeing it, feeling it? Like, did you buy any of it?
No.
Like, why not?
No. Because, I thought it was just the histrionics, nothing about it seems believable. The way that she's describing it in the theatrics, the hysterical recounting and constantly looking at the jury, and then the other things that would happen is every time like Camille would object, it was like she's acting and then she would like stop, get out of character for a minute, then go right back into it. That ability to like turn on and off emotions, no actual tears coming out of her eyes. It's insulting to real victims also, because the way that she like, if you've ever seen a victim talk about being assaulted, they're like reluctant to talk about it. She just talks and talks and talks, and she gives all these irrelevant details, but then she doesn't give specifics. She's not answering certain questions that she's being asked. She'll just go off on a tangent. Nothing about this seemed believable to me. And in fact, it seemed like what Dr. Mommy told us about her and what she does, the dramatics, the theatrical display, the shallowness, the lack of substance. Yeah.
It all comes through. It all seems consistent with that behavior, right?
With histrionic BPD.
Yeah. Matt says, I can't take that many that fast. My rage meter is maxed out. Sorry, stop, please. Yeah, it is. It's like the combo of just like lies. And it's ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous.
No, and I think what happens too is that like she builds on them. And I'm like thinking, like, is she just coming up with this on the spot? And I think it's unfortunate we have to wait like 10 days now to get back to this, to have her get called out on it. So now for 10 days, we just have to leave that out there.
Yeah. And the cross is lingering.
Yeah,
she gets to think about it. Yeah.
To think about it, to plan more. But I think it's clear that this was rehearsed and that she was acting, it seemed to me like she also changed her outfit a little bit. In the beginning, she was dressing different. She was wearing the sort of like fancy pantsuits and stuff, looking like a Hillary Clinton lesbian. And then it seemed like they were trying to soften her a bit. But then it seemed like they wanted her to look, I don't know, maybe more relatable, to wear sort of like less expensive clothing. That's what that kind of looked like to me. Like, oh, she's trying to look more like I'm just like you guys, see?
I think she looks like Ruth Bader Ginsburg in some of these. Like, she looks like RBG, but like a blonde cokehead version. And by the way, did you catch this, by the way, Christina? Because I don't know if you caught the Cernovich one. Like, I don't know if you saw this. Like, have you seen this?
Yes. This is real slick.
Mental condition.
That was a toot. That was not. I'm going to play that one more time, guys. Look at this.
Mental condition.
She's inhaling.
That is an inhale, guys. Like, that is a clear inhale. Like,
that's an inhale.
Ask me how I know. It's an inhale.
Oh.
I'm from
well,
Miami.
I'll say the audacity, right? The balls on her to do that. It's pretty wild. I will say, at one point when I was a very young lady, I had to do.
Listen, this is a judgment-free zone, Christina. Okay, so and I think if you were a very young lady, the statute of limitations has passed. So
exactly. I was a very young
clear.
Lady, and I was volunteering at the Palm Beach County Courthouse.
Which explains everything.
Yeah, have you been there?
I have been there, yes.
Okay, so you know what it's like.
Yes.
I don't remember what floor I was on, but me and my best friend were there for like, we were in the criminal justice program in high school. And so we were volunteered there and we're like sorting jury duty cards. I brought Coke into the courthouse and I was sorting it in the bathroom. I had this little piece of
But
paper
hold on.
I had
See,
it folded in.
I tweeted this out. I tweeted this out because literally somebody, when I tweeted this out on Twitter, I said stay classy, Hollywood, and he's like, I know, and then somebody responded, was like, I know a lot of lawyers that do that. I'm like, yeah, but we have the tact to do it in the bathroom, like regular people, like non-fucking
Exactly.
plebs,
What is
doing it out
this?
there in the wild, I mean, come on now, we're at least doing it in the bathroom.
Yeah, in the actual courtroom, the audacity. I remember doing like we did this for 2 weeks though, because it was so boring, but I remember us just like yapping all day and like getting yelled at. Like I think they separated us. My friend, they're like, you guys talk too much. Then they moved us from sorting jury duty to doing filing or something, like just get them away from everybody.
That makes complete sense though. That does make complete sense, not gonna lie.
I was young.
Well, look, I think people don't realize growing up in South Florida what it's like. It's a different world, guys. Like you got to understand this. It is a whole different world.
What I just described, that's normal South Florida behavior. That's
regular.
Mild.
That's like tame, like South Florida behavior. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice. So, in the courtroom, where were you? Like, where were you seated in the? Like, can you explain like kind of like where you were seated? I don't know if anybody saw you. I know actually. So I know some people watching my channel were like looking for you in the courtroom,
cute.
and they were like, I think I see Christina, and I'm like, all right.
I was all the way in the back on Amber's side. I don't know if you can see me. You can never see me though because I'm so damn short.
That's your problem, Christina.
I know.
That's your problem.
But I make up for it in other ways.
Assets, yes,
Yeah.
other assets, yes. I think that's what the people were looking for. The people were looking for those assets. Just like they were finding Miss Green Dress. They're like, oh, there's Shanley, like there's our BFF. Who still has an open invite to come on the channel if she wants to.
There you go.
The chat will flip out. That's like if I got Dr.
They'll go
Mommy.
crazy.
Oh, I got Dr. Mommy.
Yes, we need Dr. Mommy on here. By the way, do we have?
I would pay her. I would pay her to come on. I would be like, it does not
would.
matter. I just want you to come on and talk. Like, just like psychoanalyze me live, baby. Like, let's do this right now. Like, tell me what I got because
I would pay to see that too, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Just sit and watch.
No, I would pay to see that. I'd like to
Yeah.
see a psycho analyze on you.
Live.
Yes, live.
But
But do we have a name for Camille yet? We've got Nurse Yum Yum. We have Dr. Mommy. We have Dr. Huge Liar. Do we need something for Camille? What's her name?
Wait, hold on. Dr.
We don't have a
Karen?
name for her.
You mean Dr. Karen?
Dr. Huge Liar.
Yeah,
Dr.
the blonde.
Hughes. Yeah, the psycho.
Yeah, she's Dr. Karen. She's 100%
Well,
Dr. Karen.
I like Huge Liar.
Yeah, it's just
sounds
too many
like your
syllables,
last name.
I'm like
true.
lazy,
Dr.
Yeah.
Karen is good also. Oh
Her
my God.
face, her face. And
She
I was
looked
talking-
like a female Donald Trump.
Okay, so in the courtroom, right? What were the reactions of? Let's go through those different witnesses, right? So, Dr. Huge Liar, Dr. Karen, and Amber. What was the rest of the people who were viewing it? What were their reactions? And also, did you see any reaction? I know I asked you this before. I know you said they're well trained, but did the jury slip up at all? Maybe let's start with the jury first because they're the simpler question, right? Did the jury crack at any point during the last 2 days? Was there anything you saw, like even a shred?
Not really. No. The only thing I'm worried about is the three women. The older woman, I think, she might be buying it. It's hard to tell with the other two though because they wear face masks. But there's the Asians. Oh, am I allowed to say that? I think
yes,
I am.
you can
right?
say Asians. You can say Asians. Why not?
Okay.
Well, I'm in Asia. I can tell you that they do not take offense to being called Asians. That's not a thing that Asians do.
The Asian guys, I don't think they're buying it.
They tend to be pretty based. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Asian guys tend to be pretty based. So they're probably not. They're probably not buying this bullshit because they see women doing this histrionic shit all the time. They're like, no. Like, just
Really?
no.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And the autistic one, I don't think he's buying it.
Yeah, usually the autists, like, they're very good at bullshit
Yeah,
memes,
it's like there's something about it where they're like less able to be sort of like emotionally manipulated.
right,
Yeah.
right. So like
Yeah.
her crying, which is going to work on like women that have been in similar situations, and like they're trying to identify with that. Like
Yeah.
even when I play these clips for, like, if I play this clip for a girl, they'll be like, oh, well, it could be true. And I'm like, she's a histrionic liar, though. You just have to understand that, like, this is her background. And I
Yeah.
understand if you listen to it in isolation,
Yes.
you might
That's
think
a
that,
good
but
point.
if you listen to it like just by itself, like people who are just tuning in, seeing a clip, like a small clip, and then tuning out, yeah, you might believe Amber. But if you've watched the trial, you realize she's a fucking liar and she's got mental conditions. Like, that's just it.
Yeah, she does. Exactly. And she has this new PR guy, and he's like a real piece of work.
Have you seen him? Has he been in the courtroom?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does he look like? What does he look like? Let me just see if I can pull this up.
He's a creep, and he was like yelling at the photographer and stuff. He wasn't yelling at her, but he like was passing notes and stuff. It was really weird. I forget his name. Yeah, but
did you see the photo op?
Yes.
Okay, I'll play
Where she
it.
like do you have the clip of that?
Yeah, I'll play it real quick.
Okay.
But did you catch that live? Did you see that when that happens?
Yes.
How did that come off
obvious.
to you as obvious? Okay, it came off to you as obvious.
Yeah, but it's happening fast, and it's a long and boring day too. I'm not sure how many people are paying attention to these little details, and they're taking pictures like all day too, But that, like, she was aware that was happening, and you could see her like she was like posing for it with her tissue. Like,
let me show you real quick, guys. Let me show you real quick. So this is Ricada, so we won't get like copyright struck, thank God. So I'll rewind it a little bit.
I thought it'd be better if I got away from all this nastiness of
just ignore the nose commentary.
Detox and went to party with my friend.
You saw that?
Look.
Hotel.
Yeah.
And after you both returned,
see, Nick didn't catch it.
Get out.
How do you not catch that?
Nick didn't catch it.
Communicate
because
mimosas.
He's too busy drinking. That's why. Let me just rewind this.
Nastiness of Detox and went to party with my friend.
And you even look at her eyes.
Yeah,
like,
she knows.
I'm gonna mute Nick because his commentary is distracting.
She's aware.
There, look at her eyes. She looked over. She literally made an eye glance. It was a split second. It's hard to catch, but look at her eyes right here. Boom. There you go. It's like flash. If you blink and you miss it, right? Camera pop, and that was it. So and then she moved on. So crazy, guys. This is what she's doing at this point. Her PR is literally staging shots to make her look better.
Yes. And like other things are going on too. You can't even like be on your phone now in the hallway on like any of the breaks and stuff. Like my friend got kicked out for texting in the hallway. And it wasn't like that like the weeks before. It's just getting like really crazy now. It's like basically turning into a freaking circus.
That's insane.
Yeah. But her behavior though, I mean, if you've observed her like this entire time, when Johnny was testifying, she was sitting over there like she's watching him, she's like cracking jokes with her lawyers and stuff. And then her behavior now, like when she's on the stand, it's almost like she's acting, or like she's got multiple personalities or something, or she can just sort of turn it on and off. Like there's no there, if that makes sense. Like I see her as a very like cold, calculating, cunning person, very sophisticated in like manipulation, very aware of like how she appears to other people. But I think she does at times slip up because no one can maintain that all the time.
Yep.
So
it's the mask. The mask will eventually slip. Like eventually it does slip. And that's what a lot of people have been talking about. Like they're seeing these moments where the mask is slipping. You're watching behavior experts that are like looking at her behavior and saying, you see it slip. Like it's visible when it drops because she's so up and down and her emotions are all over the place. And that's not consistent with someone who's dealt with actual trauma. And it's also a slap in the face of people who have. And I've said this, and I'll say it a million times. these type of fake claims damage people who may have real claims.
That's right.
Right. And there are real claims. Like, let's be honest, there are real claims, but you need to hold them to a high standard for accuracy because it's a serious claim. And in this case, it's a claim that can ruin a person's career, can ruin a person's life.
Yeah, exactly. And you've heard this, like, just the insane stuff that she was saying, the story, the embellishments. There's no way that happened. And that there's like no medical records. You cannot, the things she was describing, I don't know if she's aware of this.
Glass, like that. I was telling the story, glass.
Yeah.
One shard. I got one shard under my skin. And I was trying to pull that out. It was like a pain in the ass. I thought about going to a doctor. Getting dragged across glass. The thing is, though, Christina, she's watching these movies because she's an actress. She thinks Hollywood is reality. And she thinks these things she sees in Hollywood, when these action heroes go across glass and they just walk it off, right? That's reality. Versus, no, you're going to probably bleed the fuck out if you're dragged across glass. It's not going to be a good day for you. Your skin will be marred. You're not going to be able to wear a backless dress if you've been dragged across glass.
That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. And then supposedly the day after, she's being SA'd with a bottle. Like the next day, she's dancing with her friend. And she
has no idea what that's like.
There's no way that happened to her. There's no way. And then she's doing ballet the next day.
How can I say this politely? I've seen situations where vigorous human interaction can cause a girl to walk funny for at least another day or two. So, a bottle is beyond vigorous human interaction. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
It is. And it is another level.
She said some weird stuff too, where she's this is going to be inappropriate. Sorry, guys.
Do it. Guys, no, this is my channel. We say whatever the fuck we want to say.
Well, I don't want to get you any strikes or whatever.
Just do it.
She said it herself. She said she thought he was fisting her.
She said fist? She said fist?
She said she thought he was fisting her. And then she
realized
just now that it was the bottle.
If the fist doesn't fit, you must have quit. We got it, guys.
God.
New Twitter hashtag. Hashtag if the fists don't fit. There you go,
crap.
guys. We got it. We got it right now. If the fists don't fit, Legal Mindset brought it to you. It's official, guys. Thank you so much. And on that, let me get these super chats. Hunch says, hometown was High Times top 5 gross spot. That's fucking amazing. Was always wild in the fall with the copters. That should be fucking amazing. I can imagine that. That should be a great time. Dylan says, if a single mother with 4 kids showed up at Kevin Samuel's funeral, would that cause him to resurrect? Just jokes aside, RIP King finally catching up on one of your streams. Man, I'm going to do a separate one, just shouting out. I'm going to do a separate video. It's going to be pre-recorded on Kevin Samuel's. Like, I had the joy to meet the guy. He was a really smart guy. For whatever people think about him, I don't care whether you agree with what he was saying or not. Like, he passed away. And those who don't know Kevin Samuels, he was a guy who ran a dating show on YouTube. He was a manosphere guy. But really, honestly, his primary market, he was talking to women. And he was particularly to Black women. And he was trying to say, hey, look, there's a reason why 80% of y'all are unmarried. There's a reason why the Black family has been destroyed. Like, and he was trying to give a path to tell these women how to clean it up and say, look, it's not too late. You just have to be willing to understand why these guys aren't taking you and what you're offering to them. When you're offering to them just like a bad attitude, you're not being submissive, you're offering nothing to them other than your WAP. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect from them? And WAP, you're actually not only just offering the WAP, you're offering WAP and bad attitude, and entitlement. And it's like, that's all he was trying to say. Exactly. It's not worth it. And why do you wonder why in the Black community, the big thing is, the guys are going outside, they're dating outside, they're dating Latinas, they're dating white girls, they're dating Asian girls, whatever. They're going outside of that to find that, especially the successful men, are going outside to do that. I wonder why, and so he was trying to help people. He was legitimately trying to help people. And he would come at them and say, hey, they're average at best. But he was being honest because they had a non-average expectation, and they needed to bring that down to reality of
Yes,
what is
the
on the dating market.
delusional,
Yeah.
the delusional standards.
And you cover this, Christina. You had a video the other day about the delusional women on TikTok, right?
God, yeah,
So
that was it's 58 minutes of just total cringe.
but it's true. The
Oh my
standards
God.
have gotten so like we've just gotten out of like reality with what the standards are in especially in the United States.
Yes,
It's
it's
not
just
even in
like
reality.
a Western woman thing. I don't know if that's what it is. It's just extreme entitlement and like decadence and
Yes.
wealth makes these women like awful and horrific. Um,
Nightmare. It's nightmarish to
it,
be
it,
with. It's really nightmarish.
It is. I'm looking at these young ladies on TikTok who, for some reason, feel the need to like broadcast every stupid thought that goes into their head. And let's be honest, they're not good at thinking in the first place. So I don't know why we need to broadcast that out to everybody. But some of the things these women say are just ludicrous. And the way that they talk about men is disgusting. They have
And then
no
they- and then
respect
they-
for men. They call them trash.
Mhm.
But you're supposed to treat this woman like a fucking queen. Like, what do you think? What are you thinking? And they're not even that attractive. Like, they're quite ugly, in my opinion. And I think
it's what Kevin said. They're average at best, like with
At-
makeup
on a good
with,
day.
with makeup and everything else. That's what Kevin always said. Average at best. You're average at best. Like, and you're expecting these guys to treat you like a queen, to simp for you, but also be jacked. Like, this is so delusional. Like, you expect them to be the Rock, you know, in terms of looks. Well, and
Yeah.
Rock's also kind of simpy in the movies, but you know, whatever.
True, true.
Like, but the point is, you expect them to be totally simping for you, but you can treat
Right.
them like absolute shit. And I'm like, that's not how the world works. You don't get to treat somebody like shit and then expect them to treat you well, like a
Yeah.
princess. That's never going to happen. And no men are going to take that deal. Men are literally the reason why there's MGTOW, men rocking away, is because they're like, we would rather be alone than deal with that.
I would too. I would rather be alone than have to listen to that nagging mouth. Like, you know, that's what they do all the time too.
Right.
Like, they're like,
Right.
Amber, Johnny. I can imagine them like doing that, you know, these young women, my God. And just the expectations of like a 6 foot tall man that's going to make money and support her. But at the same time, she's an independent woman. She don't need no man. But guess
Yeah.
what? I bet you want one, don't you? You
Yeah.
still want one.
Exactly. They still want one. Exactly. And
they're
they always act like they don't.
miserable. They're miserable. They're nasty. Their negativity. That personality is unattractive. That makes you unattractive. It doesn't matter how hot you think you are. When they cake on the makeup, they do the highlighting and contouring. These women can literally make their face look like they have a different bone structure. It's false advertising. But you know, and then they think, I guess they think they're hot shit or something. You know, they think that they're like an 8 or a 9 when they are a 4 or a 5 on their best day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's the attitude they have. It's so unattractive. I don't know why anyone would want to be around that. But yeah, I subjected myself to going through these women on TikTok. I don't know why I did it. Well, it is funny to me. Like, I like to laugh at these women, but good God.
It's hilarious. No, I think it's hilarious. And also, I always say this,
They
they're telling
need
on
help.
themselves. They need help, but they're telling on themselves, right? And if anybody ever doubts anything I'm saying about this, just go on TikTok and look. And if you really pay attention and you look, you're like, oh, wow. From a guy's perspective, this is pretty crazy. Like, if you just think about it as a guy, like, put yourself, if you're women out there, because I know ladies, I know you're 25% of my viewers, take that and you know, look at it from a guy's perspective and say, these are the women that are trying to date you. And they're on one hand saying that, you know, they're going to be, you know, great and perfect for you. But on the other hand, they're, you know, putting out these TikToks where they're saying you're trash, you're horrible, you're toxic. And as soon as you break up with them, they're going to shit talk you and they're going to call you out and they're going to try to dox you and expose you. It's
oh yeah, of course.
It's bad. It's no bueno.
I think I hate all men.
Yes, but also no, because that's the thing. It's like the emotional roller coaster, right? In fact, that's the TikTok, right? Have you heard that TikTok? It's the I hate all men, but, you know, it's like, But I need D. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on there.
exactly.
Just Me says, did the guy driving while testifying crack everyone up? Did the guy
What?
driving while testifying? So remember there was the guy who was like in his car?
No, I don't remember it.
Was that a day maybe you weren't
But
there?
yeah, probably.
Because that was like I don't think that was a great testimony, but that it does sound like it was funny.
Yeah, which one was that? Do you have his name or any other descriptor?
Guys, was it Stanley Tucci? Tell me if it was. I don't know who the fuck it was, but anyways,
It might have been a day I wasn't there.
Maybe
Because I didn't get in there were a couple days I got my ass up there early and did not get in because it turned into a freaking circus. I was getting there at 7:30 and getting in fine for the first couple weeks, and then everybody found out about it, and that changed. Yes, that's true.
Don't bang crazy, guys. Do not stick it in crazy. Speaking of which, Drex will be back next week. It'll be a great conversation. We're going to talk about Amber Heard testimony as well as some other don't put your dick in crazy topics. So it should be good. That one should be fun.
Amber Heard is the perfect example of that, I guess.
She's the poster child.
These women can ruin your life and take everything from you that you've worked your entire life to build.
Yes. And a woman like Amber Heard will do it with a smile on her face and saying that she loves you because she's doing it. Justin Wright says the Ricada crowd calls PR guy the priest or the preacher, having a brain fart at the moment. Does he look like a priest or preacher?
No, not to me, but that's funny.
Okay, got it. And by the way, guys, make sure you smash the like button for Andrew and my lovely guest here, Christina. Radix Verum is her channel, so check that out.
Yeah.
She's also on Instagram. I guess you post you post randomly on there, so you can get some.
I do.
Some good laughs.
Some funny stuff there.
You do. I always laugh at the stuff you got to post. Hera says images at the end equals nothing to see. Didn't want TRO/MNY. I don't know what MNY is. TRO, temporary restraining order.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point. I mean, those pictures were not like. Here's the thing: she was able to take pictures of Johnny when he was like sleeping, I guess, or something, when he like nodded off or whatever. Okay, as he's going through fucking withdrawal, right?
Yep.
But she didn't take any of these pictures of her being dragged through the glass and, her face pummeled, her clumps of hair ripped out, blood everywhere. Come on. She's recording him when he's vomiting in the bathroom. She had
Who does that? Who does
exactly.
that? Who does that?
Yeah.
Your worst enemy does that. Your friend wouldn't do that. Your family wouldn't do that. A fucking psycho does that.
Yeah, exactly. And then just some of the other like ridiculous, that one picture of him like when he was filming Black Mass where she put the ice cream in his lap or something and then took a picture of it. Like, okay, so you could do all that, but you just you didn't see the point of documenting any of the horrific abuse that you claim that you experienced.
Yes.
And guys, if she was assaulted with a bottle the way that she claimed, she would have had to go to the hospital.
Yes.
She at one point said, I hope it wasn't the broken bottle. And I'm like,
if you were penetrated by a broken bottle, you would probably, you might be dead. You might be dead.
Exactly.
Like, it's disgusting, Christina, because you read about this stuff like that happens in like Africa as part of like genocide and like, racial violence that goes on in Africa, like tribal violence, this is some like Ugandan, Rwandan shit at this level. Like, I mean, where you're like literally maliciously torturing somebody with a bottle or a broken bottle or some sort of impediment or something like that. This is like World War II style, like, this is real disgusting, vile shit. And when you read back to these records, these women were like permanently damaged by that. Like, this is not something you mess around. And once again, you are demeaning these people that have really gone through that. These women that have actually felt that happen to them and are permanently damaged. And you're passing it off like it's a Sunday night with Johnny Depp. It's not okay. And this is what Low Pro said here, $10 super chat. Thank you, Low Pro. No woman who has been repeatedly beaten and graped the way that Amber claims she's been would have talked to their assaulter the way she talked to Johnny Depp in that couch audio clip. That's exactly right. If
Exactly.
Johnny Depp was so
Yes.
scary, she would never talk to him like that. She was never talking to him like she was afraid of him. And
That's
now in the
true.
courtroom, I don't know if you saw the clip where he said something to her and she like shied back and pretended she was afraid of him. Like
Yeah.
that was all acting. That was like 100% acting.
Everything she's doing is acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrifying. It's scary that just imagining that like you meet somebody and you for some reason don't see the red flags and you end up with someone that is literally like a sociopath or a psychopath and goes to this length to try to like ruin your life. That is terrifying. These are criminal allegations. Like
Yep.
she said at one point, like in her histrionic dramatic display that he had broken glass next to her face and he threatened to cut her face and she's like, and I thought I'm going to die, this is how I die. And
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
you it just is so enraging, but it's like,
It's
oh my
very
God,
frustrating.
could you imagine encountering that person and then marrying them?
Yeah, you're making the grievous error of marrying them. And I like this acronym, Nicole. Spreading the acronym has become my personal mission. AWFL, affluent white female liberal. Yeah. That's like the
Yeah.
deadly four, right? Like, like rich, white, female, liberal. It's like, all these things like taken alone, they may be tolerable, but they are tolerable. But combined is a huge problem. Is a massive problem.
Yeah.
And these people, they have this mindset that it's so damaged and it's so skewed from reality. They've literally divorced themselves from reality and the way things actually are. It's insane.
Well, there are some people too that are like that have her sort of like mental illnesses that can kind of convince themselves of like the lies that they're telling. I don't think that she's even doing that though. I don't think even she believes the bullshit like that she's spewing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't even think she believes it. And at
I
this
don't think
point,
she
it's
does.
become I said the other day, the Jonah and the whale. Like it's beyond. Like it started as a minnow and now it's the whale. Like it's the fishtail has gotten out of control. And she's not going to be she can't track all of her lies. I don't think it's possible for her not to get it exposed at this point on Cross in like a million different ways. It's just going to be.
I can't wait for that.
If they fuck this up, guys, it will be a merciless dressing down for Johnny's attorneys. This is the easiest layup ever. Now, if Camille, and I think Camille was doing the objection, so I think she'll be doing the cross.
I think so.
Which I think is smart.
I think it is. She's going to hate that.
She will hate it because Camille's hot.
She ain't going to like it. Yep.
Camille's
Hotter than her.
Hotter than her. Definitely like 500% would do that. Yeah, it's sorry, Camille's distracting. But like
she is.
She is. She has great hair.
She does. And she's very like feminine. She's very she's kind of small too, She
reminds me of all the Latina girls in Miami that I like grew up with. I'm very comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm down with it.
Yeah,
like, all right, chica.
And she's like down to earth too. She's cool.
Yeah, she can make you some arepas at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that'd be she'd be down for that. Max says, bang crazy, don't buy. Why buy when you can rent? That's why I love Max. Shout out to Max, my good brother out there. He's sending me great information. He's just such a good guy on the side. We're definitely, guys, don't worry, Max is coming back, but we gotta get a good episode for it. Yeah, I've been so busy, like these topics are flying in that like every time I want to have a casual week where I'm just hanging out, like it's just like, okay, the news is assaulting me, like literally like with a broken bottle, but it's real. Light Giver says, look up a YouTube site, Incredibly Average. I've actually heard of them. I don't think I've watched them in a while, but I have heard of them. There's more information on Amber than I knew existed. Yeah, guys, we're learning more and more about this woman and exactly how crazy and damaged she is. And we may be able to get other information in on Amber. I'm going to play a clip here that I think may have opened the door for her, but we'll play that after I get past these super chats. Joanna says, I'm a sane nurse. Forensics wise and physically, there's no way this happened and she wasn't hospitalized. And by the way, shout out to my nurses. Some of the best girls I've ever dated have been nurses because they don't have the egos of doctors. Like doctors have the fucking crazy ego and nurses just want to care for people. They just really genuinely care about like taking care of people, which I think is really nice.
That's nice.
But yeah, it's an insult to the people that are hospitalized for horrible injuries, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
It's so awful.
Yeah. Mexican Iron Man says, Valiant Renegade sent me, what's up? Sub to you and just sub to Christina's channel. I want to say great job on the Disney local tax issue. I'm in municipal Florida and California guy. Thanks for being accurate on point. No, my pleasure, man. I like to say I'm a generalist. Like as corporate counsel, I deal with a lot of different issues, but one of the random areas that I'm a specialist in is like public finance, particularly in Florida, particularly in Central Florida. So like when they're talking about bonds, I'm like, you guys have no fucking clue what you're talking about. You've looked at none of the case law. You looked at none of the precedent. You guys are lawyers. Even the lawyers are lawyers who practice in other practice areas. And they're trying to pretend that this Disney getting broken up, the Reedy Creek district being broken up, is going to cause all of Florida to have their tax raised. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. It's illegal. Yeah. They have their, Christina, I don't know if you know this. Disney had its own little city that they could run essentially.
Yeah.
And DeSantis got rid of that. And it doesn't go away till next year, right? So they got plenty of time.
Yeah. And they've got a lot of money.
And they got a lot of money. And they issued a bunch of bonds. And so everyone's concerned, the bonds are going to become the responsibility of people outside Disney. But that's not how bonds work. They're attached to property. They're attached to actual land. So they can only ever be on the property within Disney. They can't be expanded to all the county. That's just the way bond law works in Florida. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. They could come to an agreement with the state, but that's another video. Check it out. I've done videos. Valiant Renegade's done videos. Florida is an interesting place because of Disney. Disney has made it kind of weird in Central Florida. Baichi Bitchy Tranada says if I had $50, I think it's Philippine super chat.
Interesting.
So thank you very much on that.
That's cool.
Appreciate that. Josh Jackstone says, if you haven't heard it, you need to hear the audio from the Australia post finger incident. Well, I can try to pull that up. We're going to play another clip too, because this one I think opened the door. So let me play some video here that I think opened the door. So this is the stairs commentary. So we'll see how far we go with this. It's 11 minutes. We may not play it all.
I freaked out. I immediately confronted him about it. I was, I didn't care in that moment if he did kill me, which is likely of our lives.
Likely.
I didn't even care anymore. At this moment, he had already ripped my heart out. It's like I've just been through what after having been through what
she was through the worst.
Look at
the
this.
Worst.
It was like a soap opera actress.
I see this. It was like.
You can see the anger in her too. She's still got so much fucking rage.
She is insane.
Yeah.
Painful. Unbelievably painful.
So what did you do?
I'm yelling at him. So just yelling. I was calling him all these ugly names. I was screaming at him. Told him to get the fuck out of the house. That's what I said. Excuse my language, but we were screaming at each other. At some point, we were upstairs in penthouse 3, and I'm gonna kind of get into a how do you describe it?
Oh my God.
Pushing each other,
Uh-huh.
And I just remember
I highly doubt that.
being so mad at him for.
Yeah. Oh my God, you Korean ads! How dare you? How dare you? All right, guys, watch some Korean ads.
Greenpeace. Oh
I know.
my God.
God damn it! Fuck you, Greenpeace.
Cheating
I'm
on
gonna
me.
I'm gonna go harpoon a whale.
doing some-
When I'm in Japan, I'm gonna eat some goddamn whale for that one. Greenpeace.
Oh
That's what
my
you get.
God.
I'm gonna eat a pound of whale flesh for every Greenpeace commercial I see.
Like right after the wedding, and
Fuck
then
you,
right
Greenpeace.
after my wedding,
Yeah, listen to this. Right after her wedding.
and
After Australia.
it just felt like everything came crashing down, and I was so hurt.
Look at the pouty face looking at the jurors like, you getting this?
Did you see that in court? Did you see when she was like looking at the juror? Was it like
She
obvious?
did it all the time.
Cause so when she's looking in this direction, like in the video, like is this her looking at the jury?
Yes. Yeah.
So
and
okay,
she,
so
she
we
would
know at home.
repeatedly like speak to them. You know, I think obviously she was coached to do that, you know, because her expert witness, Dr. Karen, was doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. She was angled. Yeah, Dr. Karen was angled this way. So I guess, guys, I guess we can use this. We can use this well. So it's saying like looking to the, I guess this is the left side of the screen, I guess, you know, whatever, you know, it's like juxtaposed. So technically, I guess it would be the right, but whatever. When she's looking in this direction, it's the jury.
Yeah.
The apartments in the ECB are connecting. At least 3 of them are. And they connect from upstairs only. So you could get from Johnny and I's apartment into the neighboring apartment where Whitney, my sister, was staying at the time. And then you could go from that apartment into penthouse 5. Again, still on the top floor. So I went through Johnny's office, which is how you access the door that gets you into Whitney, the neighboring apartment where Whitney was, my sister. And I went in there and woke her up crying, screaming, saying, what am I going to do?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sorry.
All right, sustain.
Yeah, that's a good objection.
Look,
and she did it in such a way.
Bullshit.
Yep. And disrupted the flow. Guys, that's a good one. See,
that was good.
She's on it. She's on it.
She is.
And it fucks her up. Like you could see how much it fucks her up.
And you can tell she's getting mad too. Like, how dare you interrupt my performance?
So did you see that in the court? Could you see her physically getting mad?
Oh yeah. You can tell that she's like getting, and even Elaine was getting like flustered, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
that
think
was
even the
Dr.
judge.
Even the judge?
The judge seemed like she was getting annoyed with Amber's team.
Amber's team. So you're saying that's interesting, guys. So
At
the judge
point,
is getting annoyed with them.
Yes. At one point, it seems like the judge is like, I've had enough of this.
This bullshit. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Got it.
You went to Whitney's Don't Tell the Jury What You Said to Her, but what happened next?
By the way, guys, note that the judge had to tell her how to move forward because her own attorney couldn't come up with a question that would allow it to move forward. That's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad.
Oh my God.
Johnny comes into penthouse 4 and grabs me. I don't know why. I don't know what he was doing, but at one moment I I'm aware that my sister's somewhere nearby, and I thought about that. I just remember thinking about that, and he I remember getting kind of free from Johnny, and he left, or he walked out of the room.
When you say free from Johnny, what, if any, connection did you have? The physical connection before that?
Well, I mean, I'm, trying to stand up for myself, and Johnny would, at that stage in our relationship, he would just throw me, shove me, hit me in the face. I mean, it was just like,
oh yeah, just casually, right? This is about
this
like
is like
casually hit you in the face.
nonsense.
She's never been hit in the face by a man if she says that Johnny's just hitting her in the face. Like,
No, she's not.
Clearly.
She hasn't.
Clearly, because you don't just casually punch somebody in the face, and to say that, oh, I was punched over and over and over again. No,
she
you
said
clearly
pummeled
haven't.
at some point. She would have like had a busted up face, like there'd be swelling. It's just, it's unreal.
And like you said, when you break somebody's nose, you get 2 black eyes because it breaks the blood vessels and bursts everything else.
She
so,
said
that
he fucking headbutted her in the nose. There's no way that actually happened. There's no fucking way.
No
and
way.
I don't know why he headbutted me right in the nose. Like, what?
Ridiculous.
You think anyone's buying that?
Try to fight back or try to not get more hurt than not doing anything would have certainly left me. I don't really recall specifics. I remember at one point he had his uncasted hand in my hair, and I was looking at the carpet. I don't know what happened immediately after that, but I remember he left. He was out of the room for a while. I don't know how we got into, I think I heard him in P5. Again, this is the neighboring apartment of that. So there's P4 in between, and P5 is the corner. And that apartment was empty, basically. And so the
Oh my God. Korean commercials, guys.
These Korean commercials.
Yeah, Korean commercials are intense, guys.
That was wild.
And we're back. That was like shocking.
The bedroom on the top floor.
Welcome
is
to
my
Korea,
closet.
guys.
All these
It's like
clothing racks
extra
and shoe
here.
racks and stuff like that in there. And then it had another level, the mezzanine, which is it hung over the rest of the bottom floor. And I use that as my office. And the bottom floor is, of course, the living room with just some sparsely decorated, just some big couches and a low table. And I I hear him in Penthouse 5. And on the lower level also is another painting studio, like painting area of mine. So I go in there.
How many
'cause I
painting
hear
studios does
him,
she have?
Right.
and he's screaming, but I don't know why. I don't know who he's. My understanding was he was screaming at me, but I wasn't in that apartment. I could hear him, and when I heard him, I came into Penthouse 5, and I have to go down the stairs, and I went down the stairs to the mezzanine level where my office was, and I could see him and a security guard and Debbie, the nurse, and he was sitting on the sofa.
So by the way, now there's other witnesses there that could testify that what you're saying is bullshit, right?
Exactly.
So you're literally you're making up a bullshit story where there's other people that are there. It's
When I first walked into the room, and he kind of stood up, was drinking Red Bull and screaming at me. And Debbie came up the stairs because I'm screaming back at him. She came up the stairs, I think. And while she came up, I'm supposed to kind of comfort me. And while I was up on the mezzanine floor, Whitney came down, and
here we go.
He threw the Red Bull can up at me, certainly, but it kind of either hit or narrowly missed Debbie. And I said I called him a pussy, and said something about, I'm screaming at him angrily. I at least called him a fucking pussy. I don't know.
The way she says it. Sorry, the way she says it, like it's just like she says it like regretfully. It's like, that's not how you said it, honey. Like,
we know how you said it.
This delivery is not like that. And I assume you did call him that. Actually, I do believe that part of her story.
I think that part's
I do
true.
believe that. Yeah.
At him.
And notice, by the way, when it's her and other witnesses, the story is getting a little bit more like of what she said, versus just him yelling at her and her being the defenseless victim. All of a sudden, there's witnesses around, and a story incorporates a little bit of what she did. Oh, that's an interesting coincidence.
And at me and everything else that had happened. And when I did that, he bolted up the stairs. And, there's only, he was up the first flight of stairs. Again, I'm on the mezzanine, which is in between two flights of stairs. He bolted up the steps.
So he's Usain Bolt now.
And I don't know how he managed to get his hands in my hair so fast, but he had his hand on the back of my head, my hair, and kind of was yanking me down. And
which, by the way, Christina, has there been any testimony that any of this happened here with the yanking of the hair?
No.
Did Nurse Debbie, who's apparently right there, testify to this?
No. She said she never saw him get violent.
You literally included a character in your story.
She's contradicting other people already.
Right.
Yes.
Already.
Yeah.
hit me in the face with this cast he had.
With a cast he had. He hit her
So,
in
see-
the face with a cast on him. Come on, guys.
Like if you pimp slap somebody with a cast, you're gonna break something. Like that is not
You're
gonna
hurt him
do
pretty
well.
bad.
And they're gonna have an injury too, probably, right? Because they're still throwing their broken arm around. But still, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be hurt.
Remember this brief struggle we had before we kind of break away. Whitney, my sister, all of a sudden put herself in between Johnny and I.
Here it is.
Threw herself like in the line of fire or whatever. She just all of a sudden was there and was trying to get Johnny to stop. Her back was to the staircase, and Johnny swings at her, and I just see my little sister with her back her back to the staircase, and Johnny swings at her, and I don't even wait for any other, I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and
They should have ejected
swung
right
at
away.
him. And all of my relationship to date with Johnny.
Should have ejected right
I
there. So
hadn't-
the Kate Moss reference, guys. So that's what I wanted to get to right there. And that was kind of like the crux of this this incident. So dropping that opens the door, right? So saying like opens the door to explaining, because they didn't want to bring in any other information in about her previous charges or anything else Johnny's dealt with, but breaking into that, I think opens the door to go into Amber and say, okay, Amber, you want to talk about incidences in the past? Let's talk about your incidences.
Let's talk about your ex-wife.
Let's talk about what you've been doing. Let's talk about your history.
Yeah. And by the way, right after that, she makes the claim that up until that point, she had never landed a blow on him. We've heard the audio of her taunting him and saying, I wasn't punching you. I was hitting you. You got hit. You like,
Yeah.
But come on.
Come on. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's a matter of degree, not of kind, right? I mean,
God.
it
And
still
just-
obviously happened.
When you hear like the audio recordings of her like belittling him and stuff, and the way she talks to him, it's a different person than this. This is not the real her. This is like an
Right.
act she's putting on. You can tell, like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not how she really is.
Yeah, it's 100% fakeness, like 100% bullshit. It's 100% bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't manufacture this. All right, guys. Okay. Please check Incredibly Average. There's evidence of the Australian incident. Okay, I will definitely check that out. I'm not going to go over and like scroll through it right now live, but I will check it out, and maybe on a future stream I will play it. I'll find a good video in a clip, and I'll play that. So thank you very much for that. I will check that out. I really appreciate that. And look, there's a lot of good people covering this, which is amazing, which is the good thing about this case is because so many people are covering it that we're getting like good analysis on this and good facts. Natty said, notice how she said my wedding, not our wedding. Ooh, did you catch that, Christina?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's be real. Okay,
it's a narcissistic
Okay,
thing.
real talk, ladies. I had this conversation with a girl the other day. Weddings, let's be real. It's the girls' event, right? Because girls have been thinking about it your entire life. You've been planning
Some
it.
girls.
I'm just saying, Christina, even this. Girls have a more specific vision for what they would be okay with. Guys, we haven't even thought about it. We're like, is there an open bar? Like, that's my only criteria. Like, theoretically, in a hypothetical world in which I ever got married, I would say, okay, yeah, is there alcohol? Okay, yeah, I'm happy. Like, my needs are simple. I'm a very simple Florida lawyer, Alcohol and possibly a bump of cocaine. No, I'm joking. That's only for Amber Heard in the courtroom. Tactical Wisdom, shout out to Joe. What's going on, Joe? Hey, sorry. Joe, I mean to get on your channel, and I need to be back on with Scott. I've just been so busy and crazy running around. It's been difficult. But he said, should the protests get violent in D.C., we'll be live at the Tactical Wisdom channel, and Amber Heard is crazy. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. I hope they're not violent. I do hope. I don't wish that for any jurisdiction or place, but It's possible, right?
Yeah, tactical wisdom. Are you gonna be there Saturday tomorrow? You going
Joe,
tomorrow?
if you're there Saturday, hit up Radix Verum, hit up Christina. You guys can do some collab content. I think that'd be good for you guys. Senor Spielbergo says, I sent for Camille. That is all. I appreciate it. We allow Camille Semperi in this chat. This is not Ricada. This is not a no. Camille can be simp for because she's doing a good job. John says, play the Australia video I posted to you. Okay, I'll go to my Twitter and I'll find it, right? Okay. I got you. I got you, John. All right, let's see. Max says, Amber Heard doesn't sound like someone who has ever been hit. Instead, she sounds like someone who has hit on others. That's the point of view I'm getting for her. Yeah, I think she's hit other people, so she thinks it's not a big deal.
Yes. That makes a lot more sense.
And that makes 610 yen worth of sense. Thank you, Max. Alberto says, pay for YouTube Premium. Don't be greedy. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. And let's go down here. Guys, thank you so much. That video was great. Pure Pimpinator says, just tuned in. You've seen the Australia tapes. It's Kipper, Heard, the nurse, the Ben, and the judge. It's insane how she's disrespecting Johnny and the court. Okay, we're going to get to those tapes then. I'll look them up. Max Mura, I never landed a blow on you. I was doing blow. It's like God, most people aspire to do coke off of a hooker's ass. Amber Heard just wanted to do coke in a courtroom. That was really her life's goal. Her life's goal. Justin Wright, the angle of the cameras makes the PR guy look like a priest was a simple moniker to use. Okay. I'm still okay calling him with Father Amber, Father Heard. I mean, he's the shepherd of the flock of the Heard team, or rather we should say the fucking dumpster fire. Smile Face says, have you watch? Everybody's going in this Australia video. Have you heard watch the uncensored?
We have to see it.
It's a must watch. Okay, guys. If it hasn't been sent to my Twitter, guys, just shoot it at my Twitter. The legal mindset. Just shoot it at me right now. If I have 10 videos, I'll be ready to go. Just got here. I have to walk on glass. I've walked on glass. Even a small sliver of glass in the foot is painful to walk on. Yes. No way am I going to walk downstairs and get hot coffee that could be used as a weapon for someone last night that tried to murder me.
It's just not in the realm of
reality.
There's no.
At what point do you say this is ridiculous, right? Mm-hmm. This is preposterous. Oh, the Rackets army is in the house. Okay, nice. Shout to everybody coming over from Rackets. Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I dig
Ricada. So everybody's over here from Ricada.
Oh, nice.
He's got to sleep at some point. He can't grift 24/7.
When does he sleep?
I don't really know, but at some point he tries to sleep. So we'll see. Okay, guys, the way to send me stuff on Twitter is to message me. I check my message requests, guys. So if you message me stuff, I will get it. Okay. So you need to message it to me. The only thing I have right now on Twitter,
DMs.
Slide into my DMs, ladies and gentlemen, slide in my DMs. You guys say you sent the Australia video. I don't see shit. So all I see is a picture of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That's it, which I will show right now. I'm going to show what I have. This is what I have. Somebody sent me this.
Oh, wow. Look at her.
This is some
she
cool
got
intentions
crazy
look.
Eyes.
This is some, and by the way, if you want to do body language here, Johnny Depp has the beta body language. He's got the lean. If we're going to draw the green lines, the line would be down his body, and then across. Yeah. And she's kind of leaning away, actually. So she's got the power
she's
position.
Not, yeah. She's
She's leaning away. She's leaning away. Right. So still don't got anything from you guys here. So yeah, let's get your shit together, people.
Come on, guys. This is interactive.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to actually send it to me. Do not just tag me in it. And then I get tagged in too much shit. It's not going to work. Send it to me. Fun fact, on the tape, you actually hear her walk on heels. Okay. Principal Potato says, hopefully I'm asking the correct legal scholar on this. I was told the state of Florida would incur a $1 billion tax burden for removing their tax status. Is that true? Will the state recoup? No, that's fucking lie. That's lies, and damn lies that Disney is perpetuating, and Disney and their simps are perpetuating, because Disney and Florida in general is full of Disney simps. but
Mhm.
you'll find them in, we had a person write for the Herald, for the Miami Herald, which is super left-wing periodical nowadays. They are writing about this being an incursion to the government. That's not going to happen at all. That's against Florida law. And the people writing about this don't understand. Even the lawyers, there's like 10 lawyers who do this type of law. I know them all. And if those lawyers are saying it, I might be like, all right, I'm going to listen to them and I'm going to see their point of view. But I haven't seen anybody who actually practices bond law be able to explain to me how they're going to expand those bonds to the entirety of Orange County when previously they were just on Disney. I don't understand how that's possible under Florida bond law. So I am the expert on that. I haven't seen anything on that. And frankly, all they're saying is the best they've been able to come up with is contractual theory. But these attorneys don't understand how Florida contracts work. And you can't just implied contracts $1 billion worth of bonds. That's just not going to fly. Like it might work with like, I don't know, you're selling a gator head in a store, right? And you have like an implied third-party contract to for it not to be a live gator that's going to bite somebody's baby. I don't fucking know. But like, you're not going to get that for $1 million worth of bonds. Sorry. Low Pro says, since on day one, she said Johnny hit her and she's never been hit like that as a woman before and was so shocked. Can Camille bring up her allegations of abuse against her dad? Ooh. Or is that table? Well, here's the thing, Low Pro. I'm saying like her bringing up Kate Moss may have opened some doors because now you've brought up character. You're bringing up character evidence, and opening up character evidence opens you up to being impeached, to your own character being impeached on that, right? So you're saying that Johnny is such a bad person, X, Y, so therefore, and I'm a good person, right? I'm a good person. He's a bad person. I just want to protect from this bad, awful person. I think it's possibly opened up. My boy, Jeff, who I helped set up here, we're going to actually, Jeff and I are going to have a stream next, I think Wednesday. We're going to do it Wednesday evening, our time, Wednesday morning, you guys' time. He's the OG of Korea. He's like the really? Korean senpai, but they don't. Senpai is not a Korean thing. But you guys know it because you're all weebs. So
weebs are awesome, though.
I've seen the amount of anime stuff you post, Christina. It's troubling. Watch her scrunchy, cry, angry face. Her expressions, movements, and clothing are channeling Elizabeth Moss in A Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
Jeff, all of this has been like straight out of the movies. We played the side by side that I got copyright claimed for about talented Mr. Ripley.
I like that guy's mustache, by the way.
Oh, he has an epic mustache, and he knows all the best bars in Korea. Like literally all the best bars in Korea.
If he's a weeb, I like him.
I don't know if he's a weeb, but he's a pretty cool guy.
What? You better be a weeb.
We're in Korea. We got better stuff than weebs over here. Principal Potato. Thank you. I will happily show you this clip and make him feel, insert whatever phrase you like. Pure Pimpinator. Apparently there are leaked photos of the bottle of the alleged SA. It's standing beautifully on the corner with nothing going on.
Oh.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm checking my Twitter. I now have one person who sent me the link. Okay. Thank you. I'll actually just, I'll show this. Okay, this is a 36-minute video, though. I can't play a 36-minute video.
We're not watching that.
Like,
we could play some of it.
How about I play like 5 minutes of this? Because sorry, guys, I cannot play a 36-minute video. You're gonna have to send me if you want, clips. The clips are good. Okay, well, this is a good one too, guys. You guys sent me some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but oh my God! Then someone sent me boobs. Guys,
whoa!
Guys, come on.
But you didn't send them to me. Rude.
Yeah, that's the real problem here. The real problem is you did not send them to her.
I feel left out.
All right. Let me accept this one. Okay, so thank you to the people who sent me stuff, except for the boobs, because, well, it's too much. So Talise Murray, Pinellas, thank you so much. So here's the video. Actually,
hey, everyone.
It's over here. We're going to play a little bit of this.
I hope everyone's still doing well, protecting
36 minutes
and staying occupied in this new reality.
From Incredibly Average.
I want to get to this new audio as quick as I can.
Okay, I'm just going to jump into the actual audio.
Yes.
So you want to present that you'll hear.
I don't need his narration. Oh, it's like you can't even hear it.
This is
This is
Can we get an audio enhanced version.
This is
here,
maxed out audio. Like we need the CSI like enhance here. And I believe that the I like the Nurse Debbie emoji.
My reasoning, which may be wrong, should be where all the blood is, and that's down there.
Yeah, let me go give it some hands and then I'll come back.
Yeah. I looked at it really carefully. Most Dad's down there. He couldn't see it either.
Okay.
Didn't find it. Oh. All right, Jerry.
Throw it in the trash if there is.
So looking for the finger at this point, I guess.
We're going to take care of themselves. We're going to take care of them. They can't be together now.
Oh shit. She's gonna be really combative.
With her support.
She stomps away.
Yeah, on her cut up feet. Begins wailing.
She won't have Jerry. Oh shit. Bro, the doctor's base.
No, but I'm wondering if there's another person. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I asked those same questions earlier, and it all goes for that reason. He's not going to be manipulated. He's a strong guy.
That's why she. By the way, that's why she doesn't like that person. Like, because he can't be manipulated, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's pointing that out. This is the doctor is seeing some shit right here. It's like that Amber is going to try to manipulate anybody she touches.
Oh, yeah. Remove the super chat so people can read the bottom of the screen.
Oh shit. I'm sorry,
Boomer.
guys. I'm sorry. I'm booming here, guys. I'm booming. That's all me. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, is there a trash that has bandages in it?
Good work, Ben.
Don't mess with the house, man.
Don't mess with that. Guys, never mess with the house plant. Never mess with the house plant.
Oh my gosh.
Watch this be Yes, which I feel like maybe that's one of the first things when I'm getting it.
Now, look through this. I looked through one.
Oh my God. I didn't see anything that looked like flesh.
So awful.
This is horrible. This is terrible. Holy shit. We'll play a little bit more of this, guys. The audio is a little hard to hear. And because it's like not consistent levels, like you're getting loud banging noises, which are kind of like disrupting, right? So this is not like very easy to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the transcriptions, that there are transcriptions on this. I think that makes it more helpful. This would be unintelligible otherwise, like really unintelligible.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play another minute of this audio and then we'll move on.
He's got this all over. I mean, he's going to get infected. So that we have some farmers.
Is it hurt?
What do you think?
You fucking severed his finger, you crazy bitch.
How big a piece of skin are you looking for?
We're looking at this. We're looking at like a third. And it's that, I mean, he's going to get cellulitis. Gotta love somebody who loves food. Maybe she should have some.
Whoa. Okay, that's a good place to
Sedate
end,
her.
guys. Maybe that's a great place to end, where the doctor is like, yeah, we need to put her on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, guys. So thank you for sending that, guys. And yes, Peer Pimpin', and we got your older super chat. Hey, I just love super chats so much, I stick them around. You guys are getting your value for your super chats. This is like the economy super chat
There you
plan,
go.
you know? You're getting a lot of value here, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for that video, guys. So it also saying, yeah, the leaked photos. That would be interesting if we can find those photos.
Yeah, I
Not
wanna
photos
see
of
that.
boobs that are sent to my Twitter, guys. Listen, I love boobs.
How dare
I'm not
you
gonna lie.
guys.
I'm a boob man. I'm not a butt man. I'm a boob man. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. But that being said, you know, we're on topic, guys. Don't distract me. I'm easily distracted.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare
you?
Not send
do
them
that.
to me, but just
So-
to Andrew. I feel insulted. I feel left
Yes.
out. We're
Yes.
supposed to be
So-
inclusive here.
So
Come
insulted
on.
that you're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this after cross in like 2 weeks
Yes.
probably, because we got a week off, right? We got a week off testimony.
Yep,
So are
we
you gonna
do.
be going to DC for the next week or so, or is that like what's your plan this next week?
I
Whatever you
might
think.
go tomorrow. When I was there the other day, I was told that like the more pro-life people are going to show up tomorrow because like they have jobs, so they're showing up supposedly on Saturday. But then
Sell
again,
your point. Sell your point. Yeah.
I think Ethan Ralph is supposed to be there. Do you know who he is?
Oh, the fucking Gunt.
The
Has
Gunt.
anybody told
Dude,
Rakeda? Like,
the
oh, bro,
Gunt
that's
has
horrible.
he challenged me to a fight on a live stream to a boxing match. I'm gonna
Ethan
take
Ralph?
him out. Yeah,
A fucking
he
chipmunk could
wants
take
to
that
fight me.
bastard out. Like, I don't think he's lifted anything but a hamburger in the last like year or two.
And a
I mean,
hot
Jesus
dog.
Christ. And a hot dog.
I
and a
want
bag
to,
of dicks,
guys.
but yeah.
I want to punch the Gunt. We need to make this happen. I will box him. I take boxing classes. I've got the gloves.
Well, and here's the thing
Let's
too.
go.
He's gonna have to acknowledge you're a woman because of the nature of where he's at, right? Because we're now acknowledging gender again, right? That's
Yeah,
back.
right. This is gonna
Nicole
be in
says-
some like backyard in West Virginia. I'm gonna punch his chin's chin.
Oh my God. Nicole says, I'll have you know my boobs were featured in a recent Adidas ad campaign, so you should feel honored. All right. Well, you know, I guess if it's good enough for Adidas, right? If it's good enough for Adidas. So, Christina, did you have any footage or other stuff to share from DC? I know you had some stuff you
Yes.
recorded or anything.
I sent it to you in Instagram.
Oh, well, you don't. I
Yeah.
don't check. I only check Instagram sometimes. All right, you know, you gotta. You think I check Instagram all the time? Come on, I gotta get off of there. You know, I got too many people sliding in my DMs.
Oh, really?
Yes, in fact, you're the fourth down right now. Okay, yes,
That's
you're not even.
right.
You're not even close. You're not even close to numero uno. Wait, hold on. That's an image. Yeah,
Heart is
you're
broken.
so way down right now.
Bullshit.
All right, so we're not gonna play all of this.
No,
just
you
some of
can't.
this.
It's an hour and 13 minutes long. I like the grandma.
Was she one of the only pro-life people there?
Yes, there were
Okay.
maybe two other ones there.
Okay.
Babies are murdered by our law approved. Stop the child killing. Wake up. No sex till you get married. In a church.
In
In
a
a
church.
She's excluding the synagogues, you know, the mosques, everything else. In a church. In a
In
church.
a church.
specifically.
I like it.
ISIS. Married in a church. Never,
No, I don't have
never
an
kill a
OnlyFans.
baby. Abortion is murder.
She's
Abortion
cool.
is murder. Pray that our laws will change to end the child killing.
All right, go
So
fast
is there
forward
any like
a little bit.
where to fast? Yeah. Where would I
Yeah.
fast forward to get some reeing? I want to
Oh,
get some
you'll
reeing.
get some reeing.
Where should I go?
Go about. Let's see. Yeah, those girls. Oh, you got to get these.
These
girls.
hoes? Okay, I
They're
got 'em.
fucking nuts.
Oh my God! Okay, guys,
dude!
this is a great still frame.
Look at
Look at
them.
those eyes.
Crazy
Look at those eyes, guys. Always, this is a rule for, especially for women. Look them in the eyes, guys. Never be afraid to look
Holy
them in the
shit.
eyes and see the crazy. And I want you to feel it. Don't look away. It's not the Ark of the Covenant. Engage with it. Let it burn into you. Let you feel your soul being sucked out of your body. And when you feel that, you run. You run like a motherfucker. You run like Forrest goddamn Gump. When you see these eyes burrowing into your soul,
It's
they will
true.
suck the life out of your pipe, but they will also suck your soul.
Yeah, the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
It is not worth it. This girl will break you.
Oh yeah.
There's so many women out there that
You're the reason why women are abused.
they're aborted.
Because he wants to protect unborn children in the womb.
Wow.
He's the reason women are abused. Oh, it gets better.
Wow.
Just listen
Holy
to it.
shit,
That
bro.
abortion abuses
No,
women.
that's not true. You have You're making shit up. You're for that.
See, that's funny. It's like they just say it's not true and you're making it up without actually citing any facts themselves.
Exactly.
Yes.
There's tons of people.
No, you're pulling shit out of your ass. Show me one. Go bring one over here.
All throughout
They're
Texas,
unhinged.
met several.
Where he's from, Texas? We have a lot of women in Texas. Yeah, we have a lot of women from Texas here. Don't act like you're the only person in Texas here, and you know, 12-year-old.
Bro, this girl is crazy. This girl is fucking insane.
Look at her. She's nuts.
How many?
Oh,
not even gonna get into it, bro. Like, guys, this is a pass. You do not smash. This is horrible. She looks like a duck. Anyways, we're gonna keep going.
Why, when you're trying to have childbirth when you're 12 years old, and you're saying they need to carry that?
Bro, okay, let's
What?
stop this real quick. Okay,
Who the hell
oh
is
my
having
fucking
sex
God.
when they're 12?
This is the fallacy, right? Is that 99.999% of this is cases in which it's fully grown adults that are consensually engaging in activities, right?
Yes.
There's not the grape happening, there's not the underage happening. This is a fallacy.
It is.
And this is the most perpetuated fallacy is that this is happening to people who are raped, who are assaulted. First of
Right.
all, that's usually even before that was usually an exception, but the percentage is so fucking low. To bring that up is disingenuous. It's true craziness. I can't even watch that. Christina, that's like painful for me to watch. Like literally, I watch it and I'm like, I cannot. Like I
You
cannot
have
deal
to.
with it.
You gotta watch more.
I have to look
It's
away. I gotta look away. But guys, I'll
One
just
of
put it
them is
this way.
a single mom. You have to
Of
hear her
course she
say
is.
that.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Oh, exactly. It's
but-
wild.
But guys, go over here to that's Radix Verum on her channel. Go over there, check out her Supreme Court meltdown Roe v. Wade. It should be glorious. It should be really glorious. That's like insane. But I'm with
nuts.
Goalie though. I'd rather watch Jack Murphy than watch these crazy bitches. Like I would rather watch
Yes.
two dudes, one hook than than that.
Whoa.
Pastor Flash says, message you on Twitter a link to Tug's post showing a supposed Maker's Model box. Looks like there could be whiskey in it. Okay, I'll check that out in a second here. Dylan says, I hear Ethan has a thing for poo. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, we got to hook him up with Amber Heard, right? That'd be like a match made in heaven.
Oh my God.
That would be a
Ugh.
match made in heaven. Dr.
Yeah.
Spoon says, by the Emperor, their voices. Why are they acting like they're level 9, they're level 8 on the hot scale when they're barely mid? Bro,
They
average
all do.
average at best would be insane for them. They're not. I mean, here's the
No.
problem though. In a community like maybe Austin, right? Where they're in like some poly commune or whatever down in Austin, they think they're hot because they're like in demand with the beta bitches that are willing to like
Yes.
simp for those guys.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
look, guys, modern America, there are guys willing to simp for those girls.
There are. It's true. They were there at this stupid pro-murder protest.
So there
were
were
these beta men there. You'll see them. There's one in a pink shirt and a face mask.
Oh,
and by the
God.
way, he's shaped like a potato.
Okay, let me try to find the guy. Do you know where in the footage he is?
I don't know where.
Can
He
you show
got
me on
mad
the
at
doll?
me. He got mad at me for filming him, though. He did not want to be on camera. And well, if I was shaped like that, I wouldn't want to be on camera either.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the pink shirt.
And
But,
there
but
was
yeah.
another dude that was like leading their stupid chants. They were saying the dumbest, like just these mindless slogans that are like
Mhm.
pro-life is a lie.
Well, here we
You
go, here
don't
we go.
care
So
if
let me-
women die.
let me show this one here. Like you see
Oh,
the
God.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah. The very like the level of soy is like very high, and
Yes.
yeah.
Holy
you get it.
cow. Yeah,
you get both
abortion
sides of the
saves
story.
lives.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think these guys were these guys pro-life or
they were
these guys-
pro-life. That was the
I was gonna say
two-
this guy looks a little too like traditionally masculine to be like on the other team.
Oh
you know.
God, look at it. She was going nuts.
Hold on. Let me just
Holy
go over
shit.
here. Oh, it's just the pink. I know it.
No, that's the young
That's
kids
another
that were
dude.
harassing a pro-life lady, just shoving signs in her face.
Man, you're touching me. Please stop. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. What'd you say?
I said you're a bro boy.
I'm a bro boy?
A bro boy.
What is that? How old are you?
Irresponsible man.
Excuse me, man. How old are you?
Abortion.
May you please state your age?
Irresponsible man. Fuck you. Love abortion.
Age and weight.
Yeah. I am an irresponsible man.
Yeah, look at this one in the blue shirt here.
This is look at it. This is peak
classic-
beta.
Yeah,
Peak
classic
beta.
soy boy beta. You're not touching a boob after
Mhm.
doing all of this. You look like a fool. He was
Yeah.
harassing the grandma, the pro-life grandma. He was like,
Bro.
pushing his sign in front of her, and some lady yelled at him. It's at the end of my video. She's like, you don't
See,
have
I
to
would-
disrespect her that way.
I
You're
can't-
disrespecting her.
See, Christina, I can't go to these things because I would catch a charge just literally. I would catch a charge just to nail that guy in the face, like on live on
Hot.
video. Like it's like I'm sorry, that's the Florida in me. That's the Florida in me. That's the 305. Can't
Yep.
do the 305 out. Like just to lay his smug ass out, like it would. It would be worth it. It would be worth it. It'd be worth
Yes.
the time.
It was atrocious.
I like to say soy can't beat the courts. Thank you. That is a good take. That is a good take.
It's
The
true.
court, like Thomas, is not soy at all. That guy is unbreaded as fuck, like 100%. Let me jump over to Twitter because I know you guys said you sent me this bottle photo, and I want to make sure I get all the bottles.
Yeah, stop sending titties.
Yeah. Light on the titties.
I'm watching you guys.
Heavy on the bottles, right? Okay, so this is apparently from Tug. So here's the photo. Amber Heard claims this bottle Johnny Depp raped her with. She didn't know she'd seen the bottle until she saw this picture. She's claiming repressed memories. This is a new picture. So apparently, I guess it was the Maker's Mark bottle, right? Okay. First of all, if it was the fat end of the Maker's Mark bottle, she'd be dead, right?
Exactly.
If it's just the tip, that would still fuck her up.
Yeah.
That did not happen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
just gonna
it
call
didn't
that.
happen.
That did not happen at all.
No.
Not at all. Let's see what I else got here. So was there anything else you got, Christina, that popped out to you from the trial or popped out to you from DC or anything that was like really crazy that you wanted to bring up?
Not really. I mean, I think that it speaks for itself. I think what we saw was exactly what Johnny Depp's attorney said we would see. Like this is the performance of her life. This sort of like dramatic soap opera histrionic display. Yeah. And, I don't think anyone's buying it.
Yeah.
I think she overdid it. And I think that the other thing, I mean, I believe that her attorneys and stuff are like advising her, and it changes day to day. They're like, oh, you shouldn't dress this way. Oh, make sure that you're doing this or that. Because it seems like, that's what's happening. They're trying to look at like commentary people are making. I bet they're watching like people like you and others that are talking about this, and they're like, oh shit, now we got to make sure she doesn't do that. And so I'm interested to see what happens when it resumes and she comes back. Is she going to try to tone down her histrionic nonsense?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what's happening. I think they're watching and they're like, oh, well, we need to tailor this for the audience. And that's probably why she got this new PR team. I think she knew that she was losing and badly, and she was pissed about it. She didn't like the headlines she was seeing. And she's also they've tried to claim that like all these people on social media that are pro Johnny Depp are like bots.
Right.
And
Manosphere bots.
Yeah.
Manosphere bots or Russian bots or
Russian disinformation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
People just don't like you.
Yeah. Matt says, no lie, growing up in Liberty City, that's part of Miami, in the 80s makes me allergic to people like that. Yeah, like I can't. Like I literally can't. It's not my DNA to be around a person like that. Like it's every part of me is like, either get away from this or you're going to engage in combat. Like there's like two options, right? Like you just need to remove yourself. And like for legal purposes, I try to remove myself. Okay. Somebody sent me this, which is good about this. If this is short, evidence debunks her motion to dismiss, or injuries rather. So she said she had a busted lip, a swollen nose, cuts all over her body, repeatedly slashed, right? Today in court, I had a bruise across my jaw from one of the many times he clocked me in the face.
Did you experience any cuts on other parts of your body?
My forearms were cut. My bottoms of my feet were sliced up pretty good.
Did you have any other bruising or swelling?
I had a bruise across my jaw, I suppose, from one of the many times he clocked me in the face.
Clocked, yes, clocked.
Clock. Come on, look at this.
There's her chin.
There's her chin. There's her jawline.
Right when it happened, there's her jawline. Where's the bruise, baby?
Where's her bruise?
Where's her bruise? Are you going to say that was Amika cream? No, that wasn't even out at the time.
Oh my God. Right?
Oh,
it's insane.
dude.
This, like, her playing the victim, deflecting any blame, the flowery language that she's using there. This is all histrionics. This is exactly how Dr. Mommy described her mental illnesses, that this is what she does. And I think that it was very good and very smart of them to have Dr. Mommy tell everybody that before she went up there, because it's exactly as she described her, you know. It's I don't know how you could watch that and not see that for what that is and not find that very chilling, you know, and just disturbing on so many levels.
Very, very, very disturbing. Ash says that she testified the bottle that he used was clear liquid and then said it was the maker's bottle when they put up the picture. So obviously whiskey is not clear, right? Like if it's clear whiskey, that's not whiskey, right?
Again, just talking out her ass, just lying, you know. It's she's telling the story that she wants to she's telling the story that would look good in Hollywood, that looks good on TV, that looks good to make her the ambassador for domestic violence. She's trying to flip this to make herself like sound like she's the worst Lifetime movie you've ever seen. Right? Yes.
Like she's trying to make this into her own movie. But here's the thing.
That's what it sounds like, a bad script.
You can't do it when there's evidence and you're in trial and in court. You can do it, by the way, with social media. You can make, all sorts of claims on social media that aren't true. And a lot of people get away with it. But in this case, because it's Johnny Depp and he decided to bring a defamation case, she's being held to task.
Yeah.
Jeff says, no way she was raped by a maker's bottle. When you open the bottle, you're left with rather sharp ridges of hard wax. Trust me, I'm an alcoholic. I trust you, Jeff. I trust you.
We believe you.
We believe you. Guys, make sure you smash the like button on this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, make sure you head over to Ray's Fair, subscribe to her. She's doing great coverage on this. Christina, thank you so much for joining me. This has been really fun with you. I have a good time. We have a good time. We, sometimes talk about doing bumps of cocaine. It's all good. My channel is a safety-free zone. What are you going to be covering? What are you going to be covering the next? Okay, you're going to DC, but is there anything else you're going to be covering the next week or two?
I don't know. We still haven't talked about West Elm Caleb.
We're going to get to that. The problem is that this is such a hot topic that we have to really pound it out. And not in the way that Amber was allegedly pounded out with a bottle. Not at all. But thank you so much, guys. I'll be on some of the other channels. I know this week I just got back to Korea. So I've been getting oriented here. And got a lot of stuff to catch up on, but I will be back on other people's channel when the trials kick back up, when they start. And I'll also be on Flashcast this weekend. So check that out for me on that. And I may do a RIP Kevin Samuels video. So that's going to be something I'm going to put out just as a one-off video. So that being said, guys, Take care. Catch you later. Peace.